Valid 00Z Friday, June 5th, 2026. 00Z Sunday, June 7th, 2026. Showers and thunderstorms continue across much of the plains and upper Midwest with heavy rain and severe weather concerns Friday and Saturday. Unseasonable warmth spreads from the southwest and upper Midwest into the mid-Atlantic and northeast into the weekend. The southwest will see increased fire weather concerns as an upper trough enhances winds across the region. A quasi-stationary frontal boundary stretched across the northern plains into the upper Midwest will serve as the primary focus for convective development through this afternoon and tomorrow. A persistent corridor of strong low-level moisture transport from the Gulf will interact with the stalled frontal zone and passing mid-level disturbances. This setup favors repeated rounds of showers and thunderstorms developing along the boundary, which can lead to localized flash flooding concerns. Additionally, soils will become increasingly saturated from previous rounds of rainfall over the same general area. Therefore, there is a slight risk, level 2/4, of excessive rainfall across portions of eastern Nebraska, Iowa, and western Illinois on Friday. Texas into New Mexico will also see a marginal risk for excessive rainfall tomorrow as slow-moving thunderstorms develop in a moisture-rich environment. Low water crossings of West Texas into the hill country and the burn scars of New Mexico will be the most susceptible to flash flooding. On Saturday, a similar environment will support the hazards of locally heavy rainfall across the Red River Valley. As for the central Gulf Coast, an area of disturbed weather will enhance tropical showers and thunderstorms on Friday and Saturday. Urban areas and low-lying regions could see some scattered flash flooding potential. For severe weather, SPC has a slight risk from the Central Plains to the Midwest on Friday as a slow-moving front nears the region and interacts with an unstable air mass at the surface. The main threats will be large hail and significant wind gusts where storms organize into linear structures and clusters. A few tornadoes will also be possible. On Saturday, the cold front will begin to make progress eastward towards the Ohio Valley and the Northeast. Instability at the surface ahead of the front and moderate deep layer shear will allow for organized storms to likely reach severe limits. A slight risk is posted from Ohio into western Pennsylvania and New York. Back to the west, storms are also likely to form from eastern Montana to North Dakota on Saturday ahead of an upper-level trough and surface cold front moving into the region. Large hail will be the primary weather threat. Above-average warmth across the southwest into the Great Basin, combined with low relative humidity and increasing wind gusts ahead of a surface cold front, will create favorable fire weather conditions Friday into the weekend. An elevated fire weather risk is being highlighted for tomorrow, and a critical fire risk for the weekend, according to SPC. Avoid burning and listen to local officials. With broad high pressure over the east and increasing mid-level ridging over the central U.S., temperatures will run several degrees above normal, with afternoon highs in the upper 80s to low and middle 90s across the mid-Atlantic and northeast for Friday and Saturday. Heat risk will approach the moderate risk on Friday with spotty major risk on Saturday. Take breaks and stay hydrated if enjoying the weekend. The southwest will be seasonably warm for June with high temperatures ranging from 100 to 110 FN. The deserts to the middle 90s across the Intermountain West. The central and high plains will see the most anomalous warm temperatures with highs in the low to middle 90s by the weekend. Some major heat risk impacts will be possible with temperatures around 20 degrees warmer than average. Meanwhile, a upper-level low and surface cold front will drop into the Pacific Northwest, bringing chances for precipitation and cooler temperatures in the 60s over the Northwest by the weekend.